In fact, it's so saddening because our society is failing, our culture is failing, even the church that is supposed to be a place where some corrections can be made, but they have wealth without enterprise. And you, that you have your legitimate source of income, that you have your legitimate means that you're using to survive, you're feeling bad because you cannot live the kind of life that they are living. Hello homies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Christiana Shomi Enyere, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to my channel. So apparently, I filmed a video and my microphone was off. So sad. I was so pissed that I had to take a break because I decided to do my makeup. I decided to be fine today and do video, and then I forgot to turn on the camera. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the microphone. So I just took a break, and I feel like I'm just going to leave that topic for now, and then I'm going to speak on another topic because it was really stressful filming that. In today's video, I'll be talking about wealth without enterprise. Wealth without enterprise. And you know, it pains me to see that all of a sudden in Nigeria, we now all support wealth without enterprise. Gone are the days when people would see you and ask, "Come, this child, what are you doing? What kind of work are you doing?" We've gone past that level. Like, people no longer question, even parents. There's a Yoruba adage that says, "Omo o shagba for one kasho wale." Like, your child is not into laundry and is coming home with plenty clothes. Why are you not asking the child where he has gotten the clothes? Why are you pampering the child, or why are you protecting the child? It's sad to see that even in the dating sphere now, wealth without enterprise has taken over. Like, you're dating a guy, you don't even know what he does for a living. You're dating a lady, you don't know what she does for a living, but you see that she's living La Vida Loca. You know that this lady, she always dresses fine. You are attracted to her because she's beautiful, but you don't even know what she does for a living. You don't know if her parents can afford her lifestyle. You don't know if she can afford her lifestyle by herself. You don't know if she's doing some other things by the side to support herself. You don't know if she has some side businesses. You're dating a man, you don't know the kind of job he's doing. You don't know, he says he's into business, you don't know the kind of business he's doing. You don't know if he has a business location. You don't even know so much about what he does, but he gets you an iPhone and you're okay. He takes you to the club and you're fine. He takes you out on a date and you're taking pictures. You don't know what this man is doing. How did we get here? My ladies, how did we get here? My guys, how did we get here? Like, it's so sad to see that in Nigeria we now promote fraud. You go to churches today and some of the pastors are praying for people that are into fraud, internet fraud. In fact, it's so saddening because our society is failing, our culture is failing, even the church that is supposed to be a place where some corrections can be made, where some reprimanding can be made, where you can even correct people with love. Even the church is pampering them, welcoming them. Don't worry, bring your money, as long as you are giving it to God, it's clean. Like, who taught us that? Who taught us that? I'm particularly focusing on the dating aspect because it pains me when I see ladies, beautiful ladies, young ladies, in their prime, dating fraudsters. This guy is a Yahoo boy or whatever they call it, and you want to end up with him, you want to be with him. Do you ever think that what happens when he's unable to make money through the fraudulent means that he gets the money? Do you ever think about the repercussion of all the bad deeds that they are doing? Because when someone is into fraud, you're actually making your living off someone's sadness, you're making your living off someone's sorrow, you're making someone cry to live fine. Do you ever think of how that can affect your children if you eventually have children? Do you ever think about how that can affect your life in the long run? I've heard a lot of stories about ladies that end up dating these fraudsters and then they're like, oh, this guy is not making as much money as he used to make. I'm willing to use myself for him. Are you serious? Have you looked down on yourself so much that you feel like you can never make it in your life? Have you looked down on yourself and you feel like where you have reached is the peak of your life? You don't even know what tomorrow holds for you. So why are you being stuck with a fraudster? Why are you following a guy that has no enterprise, a guy that has no work, a guy that has no job but makes money? I want you to sit and reflect, because it is even more common on the side of the ladies. You want to use the latest iPhone, you want to wear the classiest dress, you want to live the finest of life, and you don't have a means of income. So you have to depend on a guy that doesn't even have a job to provide for your own needs. Are you kidding me? Like, it's so appalling. It's so appalling because I see a lot of people, even on social media, they brag with, I'm using the latest iPhone, I'm wearing the most expensive hair, I'm living the best life. What's your definition of the best life? Do you ever look at the likes of people like Ibukun Awoshika, Folorisho Alakija? Do you ever look at them and want to be like them? Do you ever look at them and feel like, oh, this person has like worked all through their life and they've made money and they are making impact on lives? You just want to depend on guys. You want to depend on guys. The things that your parents cannot afford to give you because you want them by force. You want to depend on guys. Guys that have no legitimate means of income to provide it for you. This video is a clarion call. If you're doing it, please repent. If we all stay away from men like this, if we all stay away from guys like this, probably they will have a rethink and know that doing fraud is not a way of life. Probably they will have a rethink and know that the society frowns on fraud. You as a parent, you have someone that is doing that kind of thing, you cannot call them to order. I know that even myself have been guilty about this in some kind of ways, because one way or the other we have friends, we have relatives, we have people that are into this kind of things. But then if you talk, sometimes it feels like maybe you are an hater or a hater or whatever. It feels like you don't wish them well, you don't want them to do good. I want you to do good. I want you to live fine, sis. I want you to have the best life, but live the best life in a legitimate way. Say no to fraud. Say no to wealth without enterprise. Please, I'm begging you, in the little way that you can, change your neighbor, change your society, change your family, change your friends. Let them know that wealth without enterprise would lead you to nowhere. What happens when you don't have access to that wealth again? There's so much that goes on in life that you're still in your prime. Many of these guys are in their 20s and maybe in their 30s. They have even barely experienced life to the fullest. But they have wealth without enterprise. And that you have your legitimate source of income, that you have your legitimate means that you're using to survive, you're feeling bad because you cannot live the kind of life that they are living. See, don't be pressured. Don't be pushed. Don't bend. Don't fold. If you keep working, the work of your hands will not fail you. If you're asking God to bless you, God will actually bless the work of your hands. So if you don't have any work in your hands, what is God going to bless for you? That's why I wonder why pastors pray for these people. Because they don't even have a legitimate source of income, and pastors pray for God to bless them. What kind of blessing does God want to add? What kind of blessing does God want to add? So I digress. My sister, stay away from people that have wealth without enterprise. My brother, stay away from people that have wealth without enterprise. Don't let them pressure you to do what is wrong. Don't let them pressure you to do what is evil. Don't let them pressure you to go against the will of God. Even Jesus Christ, when he came, he worked as a carpenter with his father, despite being the Son of God. So please, let's stay away from wealth without enterprise. I'm saying this from a place of pain, because it now seems as though people don't value hard work anymore. People don't value legal means of income. People don't value you. Like, it's fraudsters that are celebrated. So my phone's memory is full.
I need to upload some videos. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.